Hi everyone. In this new video, I want to show you the Super Soco TC Max. In fact, this motorcycle, I was surprised by both its design and its driving. First of all, I'm going to see the design a little. It is totally different. It looks like a Razor coffee. And then, I'm going to start talking about its engine. It is 4,000 nominal watts with peaks up to 7,000 watts. I tell you this because that engine is too powerful, but it is not, as well as any electric motorcycle, that he has it in the back ring. No, in fact, he has it there in the middle, and well, it has like a band. No more for you to see. And fortunately, it has disc brakes on both wheels. Has EBS. What is the combined brake control system? It's not ABS. The lighting is in LED. In everything that bike is LED, in which, well, I love that they come like this from the factory, because there is very good lighting, and then I'm going to show you the board a little. Because it has high lights. Directional low lights El Pito, typical as always. And on the right side it has cruise control system, with the option of the modes. Indeed, I will comment on it later, and the parking button. The dashboard shows both miles and kilometers, and also because it has information. How much autonomy does it have? And well, the control has a button, locking and unlocking, that just sinks him there, and automatically presses the power button. And the motorcycle starts. Next, I'm going to show you how to remove the battery, but I do tell you that it is too complicated, because it has an insurance system. That in which prevents us from forcibly removing the battery, or suddenly they steal it. And apart from that, I'm going to tell you that it doesn't have much place to store things. It just has the cover. Well, how to store the vehicle documentation. And now and there, as you can see, it is difficult to remove the battery until one way, and there it came out. The battery weighs approximately 30 kilos, which is a bit heavy. But for the autonomy it has, in fact they are almost 140 kilometers in mode 1 doesn't seem bad at all to me. And in fact in mode 1 it says that it is up to 150 kilometers. In modes approximately 80. And mode 3 there are almost 60 or 50 kilometers, which in fact is excellent for walking in the city, because mode 1 runs up to 60 kilometers per hour. Autonomy is going to pay off quite a bit. It's fun to drive. And then apart from the motorcycle, it is very reliable because the battery is lithium. Well, in case you are wondering, the maximum speed is up to 110 kilometers per hour. I'm telling you because I was using the highway. And what I don't like either is the system of this control, because sometimes one forgets. And then this happens what happened to me. Well, I forgot. I unlocked the motorcycle and it was completely locked. And so I tell you that, because that's what I don't like about that bike. That, as I told you, the cover of the documentation is very, very limited, and well, otherwise the bike has an excellent chassis, very good cushioning. And there is nothing more to talk about. Let's say partly aesthetics or functions. Now let's try it. And then when riding the motorcycle, practically has a size totally different. There, as you can see, there I am getting on the motorcycle there. No cuts or anything. And then to start the motorcycle, I just press the parking button, and then the power button, and that's it. Speed up that sun. And also the bike has so much power that even skids. And well, in behavior in the city, I tell you that it's quite a conversation to use it. One that fits quite comfortably. You don't need a throttle switch or anything. For those who are used to, runs on gasoline. And then, as you can see, I am extremely comfortable. And what can I tell you more about the motorcycle? In fact, when accelerating they push quite a bit. And gives all the power up to 80 kilometers per hour. And walking softly in the city, It feels pretty calm, feels quite relaxed. Fun to drive. But the most fun starts from when it starts to accelerate fully, and then that begins. Give it all the power. You start to feel that this is dangerous, but no. The bike is totally safe. Aside from that, your direction is pretty good, that in which it is difficult for someone to fall, or it has to be someone very bad, and have very bad balance, but otherwise the bike is excellent, that even more driving on the highway is even better. How can you appreciate? I am reaching more or less 80-90 kilometers per hour, and at which? It's excellent, I tell you. I never thought that one of those electric, they were going to travel at those speeds, and was fun to drive. And well, I have nothing more to comment on this topic. I'm going to comment on my personal experience. There is not much to comment on this topic, but yes, it is good. Take them into account before buying. First of all, its ergonomics and design seem very original to me. Very good because it has the power of a motorcycle of practically 200 cubic centimeters, but on a motorcycle, which is extremely economical to maintain, and if I tell you that it is extremely economical to maintain, it is simply keeping an eye on the bearing, the brakes, and that's it. And obviously, the only maintenance that will be required later would be the chain you have, what is cover, and nothing else for the rest. The second thing, the bike is quite fun to ride. Because the whole time I was driving, which was almost 60 kilometers, I thought it was going to download at any moment, but not the motorcycle. Keep giving it every last 100% of battery, in which I was totally fascinated. There are things that I don't like, and one of them will be its price. It costs approximately $4,000, or 16 million Colombian pesos. That for its price there are much better options, being gasoline or electric. And well, despite being a different motorcycle, its price doesn't seem right to me. Another thing that I don't like, it doesn't have space for anything. You can't save things too much, only to save documentation, and now has nothing else. And well, there are scooters like the Nuant, or others that are a little more expensive, a little cheaper and have plenty of space, like Segway E1 to 5. The rest of the bike is not. I have not had any discomfort. It is very comfortable, I love it. But well, I'm still looking for another type of electric motorcycle. So, what do you think of this bike? I would buy the Super Soco TC Max. What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, just give me a like, subscribe, activate the bell on everyone, and see you next time.